Alright, this is my freaking fourth or fifth time trying to do this video. In this video I wanted to talk about my Raw review from this past Monday. We had a Bryan, Triple H, and Orton promo. That was flat out, I really liked it. Orton going heel, I think, is what was needed for his character. His character, in my opinion, was starting to get kind of stale. Well, not really stale, but just like really overused. It just wasn't entertaining much anymore, but I enjoy, Randy Orton's heel character. He has actually gotten under my skin a little bit with some of the things he's done. So, but, I guess that's what heels are supposed to do. But Triple H talking on the mic, he is good in the heel persona as he always has been. And then Bryan just flat out outstanding. I don't have to keep going on about him. Him and his wrestling ability. It was just flat out awesome. And, him combined with his wrestling ability and his mic skills and his crowd overness and just the way he connects with people, just flat out awesome. The second match was Fandango versus Cody Rhodes. This quickly broke out into a tag team match with Fandango and Damian Sandow, who in the original match was on commentary, but it was it quickly broke down into The Miz and Cody Rhodes versus Fandango and Sandow. The faces got the win here. Not an overly, I guess, good match, but it was decent. Next we had CM Punk versus Curtis Axel. I personally thought this was really, really good. Heyman, just the way Heyman works, he is just flat out awesome, and you'll hear me say that a lot in this video because I really, really enjoyed this Monday Night Raw. Yes, there was not too many good, outstanding matches in this, but just the segments were one in itself. Most, if not all of them. It was just very entertaining to watch. So it quickly broke down into Punk and Axel going at it, and then Punk tried to go after Heyman, and Axel said, if Punk tries to, well, they had a vote on the WWE app that if Punk beats Axel, then he gets in the ring with Heyman or something like that. And so Punk beat Axel, and Heyman got in the ring, and then Axel told Heyman that he has nothing to worry about because Axel will be there. Axel ended up low-blowing Punk after he got his hands on Heyman and handcuffed him while Heyman was just wailing on Punk with the kendo stick, just saying, I trusted you, you were my best friend, I loved you, and, Heyman believed him and everything else. Heyman, like I said, is an outstanding worker. I'm definitely going to miss Paul Heyman when Brock Lesnar leaves, because I personally think Heyman will be with the WWE until Lesnar does leave. So we still got a little bit, but I'm definitely gonna miss Heyman after this is over and Lesnar's gone. Um, Next we had Brie versus Natalia. Not an overly good match. I mean, I understand it. With the Total Divas, awesome show. I really enjoy it. Like I was talking about it in my Total Divas video. But I really enjoy it. But this match came out of that, and then Brie picks up the win. JoJo was the ring announcer, but Brie picks up the win, and AJ comes out, and she cuts the most outstanding, most excellent diva promo I have seen in years. It's just flat out, every time AJ gets on the mic, it is entertaining. I love to watch it. I love to see it. I just think that AJ is awesome. AJ has, the ability to do things that not many divas in the diva division can do. Right now, I think that, just every time she comes out in the mic, she always makes it entertaining. And, she comes out and cuts these really good promos, and then I was like, man, there is no way AJ can outdo herself. That was sweet. That was just something in itself. And then tonight, or Monday, on Raw, she comes out and cuts another outstanding promo that is the best I've seen her do. And in quite a long time. I just absolutely loved it. I don't agree with, some of the things about how she was downgrading women, but but that's just part of the promo. I mean, she was a heel when it came out to this, and it was just flat out awesome. She let the WWE Total Divas of the Total Diva cast just have it. I was going crazy for this. It was just awesome. If you guys have not seen it, obviously you did not watch Monday Night Raw. It is on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. I have watched it 5 or 6 times already. That I really, really, really enjoyed this promo. It was one of the best, like I've said, one of the best I've seen from a diva in a heck of a long time. I just flat out loved it. And then right after that, right after the AJ promo, just like I said, outstanding. We had RVD versus Alberto Del Rio. They had the unfortunate event of coming after the AJ promo, which in my opinion was the highlight of the night. It was just, they had, you know, uh, aside from the Daniel Bryan gauntlet matches, Daniel Bryan is just flat out, outstanding when it comes to wrestling. I love watching his matches, and I never get bored. He could wrestle for the full 3 hours, and it wouldn't bother me. But I'll get to those matches in just a little bit in the video. But we had Alberto Del Rio versus RVD. It was alright, a very good, match. I really like these two. In my opinion, at Night of Champions, I hope RVD takes the title from Roberto Del Rio. Everybody has, the right in their opinions of who they want to win. I know my friend is really, liking Roberto Del Rio as the World Heavyweight Champion and just wants them to keep the title as long as possible, it seems. But I wouldn't mind RVD winning because RVD came back to the WWE. I hate when they come back to the WWE and seem to absolutely win nothing. Yes, I know RVD's already done enough with his, his chances at titles, but he, he can go on to have a pretty decent World Heavyweight title reign. in my opinion. And just like Chris Jericho, when he comes back, he just put over talent, which is all good and all well and fine. But he can come back and win titles and hold them for at least a decent amount of time. Um, I don't have a problem with part-time guys. I just have a problem with the people that only show up every once in a while. Undertaker, he's earned it. Lesnar, I guess, has earned it. But Rock, make up your mind. If you want to make movies, make movies. If you want to make WWE, make WWE. It's just like, make up your mind. Um, and then we also had, after RVD and Alberto Del Rio, RVD picked up the win. I don't understand this thing with Ricardo Rodriguez and RVD, but I guess it will work itself out. Christian versus Orton was next. A really good match. Like I said, I am really liking Randy Orton's heel run. Granted, it's still new, so we will see how it goes. Then next, of course, Orton got the one with the RKO from Christian. A good back and forth match. And then Titus versus Swagger. I actually wanted, and I'm going to probably get a lot of hate for this, but I actually wanted Jack Swagger to actually beat Titus O'Neil. I just, I don't really care. I didn't really care for this match. I really don't like neither one of them. They're not one of my favorites. I don't really, it's just, everybody has a right to their opinion. But, the Titus O'Neil picks up the win. That's that. Then we had the Wyatt promo. I don't get why the Wyatts always have to come out and have promos. Yes, they have good promos, but let me explain. He, Bray Wyatt, he doesn't seem to cut many promos in the ring. They're always behind the scenes, which I guess plays into his character or whatever, but I just think it could be done a little bit better. Just have him come out and cut promos in the ring every once in a while. I honestly don't think he can really wrestle that much. He has not had an outstanding time in the WWE for me. Right now, him and Kane was just flat out awful in my opinion from SummerSlam. Yes, I did go back and watch it. Just flat out didn't make any sense. Awful. The worst match of the night on the card, besides Natalia and Brie. And that's just in my opinion. And then he goes on to have a match with R-Truth, Bray Wyatt does, and just flat out looks like he screwed up that finish, tried to go for his finisher 3 times in a row, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't make any sense. They just don't seem to be good wrestlers. I really just don't really like them too much.